Quickly go to this story now. We go back to the High Court sitting in Pretoria for the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. The court is back from a short break and is now in session. And earlier on, we heard the judgment that was handed down that the audio recording of Bongani Ntanzi is not admissible in this trial.
Heavily armed. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Were you not frightened?
Nee.
No.
When you noticed somebody that was handcuffed, that was an assumption that this is the person who's coming to take a confession. Is that so?
That's correct.
That is correct. Yabo ke uma ngabona ke umuntu ofaka ozankosi la engacabangela khona ukuthi uyena ke lo muntu lona ozokhuluma noma uzokwenza confession.
The person who was wearing the suit, you said, did you manage to know who that person was?
That's correct.
That is correct.
What was-
ukuthi ngaye ngamazi ukuthi wakubani lo owayegqoke isuti.
Who was that person?
Die persoon het homself voorgestel aan my in die kantoor as meneer Dominic Mjiako.
The person introduced himself to me in the office as Dominic Mjiako. Wayichaza ke lo muntu loyo nanjengo Dominic Mjiako.
Sy volle naam en van het ek egter van die dokumentasie gekry wat hy aan my oorhandig het.
But his full details or his full names as well as his surname, I got those from the document that he provided me with. Kodwa ke amagama akhe aphelele ngawathola ke kuloko noma ke document awayenginikeze yona.
Let's just start with Mr. Mjiako Dominic. It's your evidence that you satisfied yourself that he was an attorney. Correct?
Ja.
Yes, yebo ngayineza ke ukuthi waye ummeli noma nganela ke ukuthi ummeli.
But there was a distinctive feature that actually happened, or you treated him differently from other police officers. Let me just put it very straight to say you did not make the copies of the Fidelity Fund certificate and the appointment certificate. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is correct. Kuyiqiniso ke ukuthi ke i-certificate sakhe ke nalesi se-Fidelity Fund angiwenzanga ama-copy alokho.
And you made the copies of the officers, including the officer Mr. Mugano, and you attached them on the pro forma. Is that correct?
Ek het self nie die afskrifte gemaak nie. Hulle het die afskrifte gemaak en in die kantoor ingebring net voordat ek begin het met die bekentenis.
I did not personally make the copies. They made the copies and brought those copies to the office just before I started with the confession. Akuyimina ke owawenza ke layo makopi uma khuluma ke ngomuhane ngibona abahamba bayowenza base bewaletha ke ngaphambilini nje ukuthi ngiqaleke ngenze leyo confession.
But at your request, is that so?
Dit is correct.
That is correct. Lokho bakwenza ke becelwe yimina.
But you never requested the copies of Mr. Mjiako to be the FFC certificate and the appointment certificate. You never requested it to be copies to be made out of them. Is
That's
that correct?
That is correct. Kuqiniswa ukuthi kamjiyako wona ke amaphepha ngizange ngicela ukuthi akwenziwe ama-copy awo.
And Mr. Mjiako, that Dominic Mjiako, unless if he's called to testify, what he told you cannot be accepted in court as hearsay evidence. You agree?
Dis correct.
That is correct. Yebo ke angitshela kona ke umjiyako lokho angikwazi ke ukwamukeleka enkantolo njengokuthi into angayizwa ngoba ngaphandleni kokuthi abizwe eze yena azofakazi.
And that failure to prove that evidence cannot be corroborated by the copies that should have been attached in the pro forma. Do you agree?
Daar is geen kopie aangeheg wat die inskrywing op hierdie bekentenis tot daai effek bevestig nie. Dis korrek.
That is correct, yes. There is no copy made with regards to that, which is attached.
Well, Magistrate Cronje, under cross-examination following the 217 statement that she took down from Bongani Ntanzi, remember earlier on the judge ruled that the audio recording which was made by Magistrate Cronje is not admissible in these court proceedings and does not belong to the magistrate.